Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ben here, and today I have a domination gameplay for you on Resistance. Now, before I properly start this commentary, I would quickly like to apologise for not uploading in the past week or so, and for not uploading Modern Warfare 3 content in about a week and a half or so. I've just been kind of busy with other things, and basically I couldn't really be bothered to render stuff and upload stuff and kind of take time out to kind of do all that. I just kind of wanted to play Modern Warfare 3. So yeah, sorry about that guys. Also, I've not been feeling too great. I don't know if you can hear by the sound of my voice, kind of croaky, but you might not notice it, you might, I don't know, it depends how it comes out on the mic. But yeah, and also I do apologise in advance for any sniffing I may do. So yeah, I apologise for that. And voice cracks, my voice cracks will come because my voice is very sore, my throat is very sore. So yeah, all apologise for, that's be done. Now I can begin. Right. So, as you can see here, I'm doing some terrible sniping with the L11, I think it's called, in this game. So yeah, I believe that I thought that I was using the Scar in this game, but obviously not, I don't know. I just know that the score is like 44 and 10 at the end, so yeah, I thought I might as well use it because it's quite a good game. Well, I thought it was good gameplay. So yeah, as you know, the title of this video, it should say something like life stories or something to do with life stories. And that is because there's a new series that I'm going to start up on my channel, because I kind of noticed that I haven't really got a lot of series going on my channel, a lot of Call of Duty series anyway. Like I had BenyBhoy out, which will start again in a couple of weeks, I think. I just kind of want to enjoy Modern Warfare 3 at the moment and just kind of try hard on it before I start like mucking around and trying to hit clips and stuff. But yeah, so I kind of want to start up a commentary series on my channel, which I'll upload say once or twice a week at like the very most, so I won't like spam it out or anything. But yeah, so I was sitting there and I was trying to think of stories, something that I could tell you about my life and something interesting or something that I thought was interesting or abnormal or weird about my life. So I thought of my childhood, and for some reason the first thing that came to my head when I thought of my childhood was dreams. Now you guys are like, oh, he's thinking of dreams, what a gay boy, he's thinking of how he was going to grow up and become some sort of millionaire. No, that's not my kind of dreams. My dreams were extremely strange. My dreams were very weird as a child, I don't know why. Some might say that I had a very kind of big imagination, or I was an imaginative kid or something like that, but yeah, my dreams were extremely strange and weird. I still have strange and weird dreams, like not about nice things, not about like me running through fields where there's rainbows and stuff and there's little unicorns like talking to me, not that kind of strange, like scary strange. Well, what I find scary, strange, like most of my dreams when I was younger all involve me being alone or my family dying, which for me are the two most probably scariest things for me. I would hate to be alone in the world. If I was alone by myself in the entire world, I'd most probably just have to kill myself because I couldn't deal with it. I'd be too scared. And all my family dying, like my mum, my dad, my brother, and my sister, like them all dying, and all my cousins and aunties and uncles like dead. I don't know. I just couldn't deal with that. I don't know why, but I find that extremely scary and something that I most probably couldn't deal with in life. So that's most probably why I dreamt so much about it. But yeah, I'm going to give you a quick, well maybe not a quick example, but I'll try and give you an example of 3 dreams that I have about my family and being lonely and stuff like that. But yeah, the first one, like my dreams, well this dream was a reoccurring dream that I had a lot when I was younger. It just kind of know, it seemed to happen a lot, which was basically, it was like a game show, right? And there was me, I'm the contestant, and I'm sitting there and I'm having to answer these questions, and there was a game show host, right? Okay, imagine a creepy kind of guy with like a big smile and a big long black moustache which kind of comes out the side of his face and like curls at the end, and he just plays with it and like fiddles with it and stuff like that. He's like a creep, right? And he's dressed in like a suit, like a butler suit, right? It's weird that I can remember it this well. I know it was like, I think it was last time I had this dream when I was like 8, but yeah, I remember it very vividly because it was kind of such a big dream and had a big impact on my life when I was younger. But yeah, I don't know why it had a big impact on my life. I didn't really, just got very scared of it. But yeah, anyway, so this creep of a guy like standing there and he's asking me these questions. So basically I have to answer 3 questions correctly for my family to live. So my family are stood in one corner in like a kind of like, I don't know, they're in like a room, like a see-through room, like a glass room, and I can see them, and they're all sitting there, and I'm in like this little box like answering these questions, and I have to answer these 3 questions correctly, otherwise all my family die basically. So the first question I can't remember what he answered. The first two questions even I can't remember what he asked me, but I just remember getting them correct. And he was like, "Well done, you got them correct. One more question to go, Ben." And I was like kind of yeah, one more question to go. And then I was like kind of happy. I remember just kind of like smiling at this point. But then he asked me. I remember the question. I don't know why he asked me the question. Remember, I'm like 8 at this time, right? He asked me, "How many teeth do pigs have?" And I'm like, what? I mean, I don't even know that now. If you know how many teeth pigs have, you know, I don't know, put it in the comments. Google it if you want. Put it in the comments. But I don't even know how many pigs' teeth have. Like, yeah, I don't even know how many teeth pigs have even now. But yeah, so he asked me this question. I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't know the answer. So I got it wrong, obviously. And I'm starting to panic. I'm getting all like, I don't know, I'm getting all nervous. And like, you know, when you're in a dream and you can tell it's scary and you want out, and like you try and open your eyes in real life, but you just can't. I don't know, and you're still in that dream. But what I always used to do was I used to this, or basically, sorry, I forgot to. This is a kind of a main point as well. The guy went up to another kind of like cage thing, and he opens it up, and there's all these like guns and like knives and big like circular blade things that he's gonna like kill my family with. And then I panic and get all like worried and stuff. Then I try and run out the door to my right, and as I run out the door, I wake up. Like that happened twice for me. So I would say that's kind of a reoccurring dream. Like it didn't exactly happen the exact same. Like the first time he asked, like that dream came, he never asked me questions. Basically, I saw my family. He took out like a big knife and he was gonna kill them, and then I ran away. The second time it was more like vivid, and I could like see a lot more of it. And I just remember him asking me questions and stuff. But yeah, it was really scary, and I don't know why it was so scary to me. It was just the fact that my family, like I thought in my head that my family were gonna die and stuff like that. But yeah, so usually after one of those dreams, I would go through to my mum and dad's room to check if they were still there. Like, it's just something that I would normally do. But I did that so often that I actually started dreaming about that, which sounds really weird. So I had a dream. I had a dream, and in my dream, I woke up from a scary dream. If that makes sense. So I was actually in a dream, right? But in that dream, I woke up from a scary dream. So I woke up from a scary dream in my dream. And I went through to my mum and dad's room, and I went through, and as I opened the door, I bumped into this person, right? I just bumped into them, and I remember like distinct things about them. They had a silk kind of suit jacket thing on, and silk like trousers, and then long black pointed shoes. And I remember them being very, very tall. They were so tall that they had to like bend over, like they couldn't stand upright in the room. They had to like bend over in the room. And I remember this person turning around, and it was like a woman, but it was like her face was all like mangled and weird, and then it was basically like her face was like melting in the center. But her nose, she had like a massive big long nose, but then these eyes were like all like over the place, and it was all like her face was like melting. She looked really, really weird and scary, and I just hated it as a kid. But then I remember looking over to my mum and dad's bed, and my mum and dad not being there. They were just kind of like evaporated. They were gone, and like there was just their clothes there. And I remember looking at her, and she had this like big grin, like kind of smile on her face, like she was kind of laughing. She wasn't laughing, but it was like she was laughing. She had this big like smile on her face. And I don't know, that just used to scare me so much. And I remember that I had that twice. I know I had that 3 times. I actually had that more than the game host dream. But yeah, that was an extremely scary one for me as well. I don't know why. I don't know. Basically, like I said, I think the reason I dreamt so much about them was because 2 of my biggest fears in life is to be lonely and to lose my family. And I don't know, I suppose that's like who I was when I was younger. I was very scared about things. Like I don't really dream as much now. Like I suppose I have time to I'll quickly tell you this dream, right? Basically, this is the dream I still have now, and I had it about 2 months ago, which I used to have younger as well. When I was younger, sorry. But this dream only usually happens when I'm very ill, and when I'm overheating in my bed, right? So say if I'm very ill and I've got a really high temperature and I go to bed, that's usually only when I have this dream, right? Which sounds very weird, and I'm not sure if it's some sort of like, I don't know, like if it's like just coincidence or it's actual, like that's usually what happens when you overheat or whatever. But basically it's a dream where I hate the sound of cars like going past me, like the kind of like woof kind of noise, like woof, woof, that kind of noise. Yeah. I just did that. I hope you understand what I mean. But I hate that noise, right? So basically I'm in a white room, and these blades are like circular blades are all spinning past me like everywhere, and they're making that noise like woof, woof, like going past my face. and I absolutely hate it. And then in the distance, I can just see my mum like trying to encourage me to come towards. She's like, "Come on, Ben, come on," but I can't move obviously because all these blades like spinning in front of my face. But yeah, that is a very scary dream. I've had that a couple of times. I actually only had that like 2 months ago. Like I said, I was quite ill like 2 months ago, and I was overheating. And I don't usually wear like pajamas right into bed. I usually wear shorts. But I wore like a jumper to bed and all that. I don't know why. But I think it was because I was cold, but then I must have overheated in the night, and then I got that dream, and it's very scary, and I don't know why. But yeah, if you guys have got any scary dreams or anything that you want to leave, please leave some feedback in the comments. And if you did enjoy this and enjoy the concept of my life stories, then be sure to tell me, and I will do more of these. So thanks a lot, guys, and I shall see you all later. Bye bye.